Are you kidding me? Why do you deny me my intro countdowns? They are so much fun. Anyway, hey guys, Ryan here on Circle of Commentary. This is going to be the losers match in Ro32 Group F of the Bigfile MSL. This is going to be MVP at the lower hand corner in red as the Terran player against Snow at the upper hand corner in blue as the protoss player. And this is going to be interesting. This is Ara yet again, so yet again the Terran has the favored position, so Snow is going to have to pull out all the stops. But mind you, he's been killing Terrans all over the place. And I'm going to sync before I forget. 35, 36, 37, 38. Right. Syncing done. So yeah, Snow has been killing Terrans left and right. He's been absolute beasts against Terrans. Well, MVP himself has some impressive anti-protoss play as a Terran, so it's going to be overall interesting, and I kind of look forward to this. I mean, if I ever... MVP versus protoss is the only matchup I ever look forward to, because he has toppled some impressive foes. Names of which I don't remember at this very second. Oops. But, yeah, looking forward to this one. Could be an unfortunate end of Snow's possible... Star League career to start off right here, because he does seem to have a rather strong opponent in MVP. Well, kinda, I guess. I mean, because this is, unfortunately, a very bad map for Snow's best matchup, for him anyway, and very good for MVP, who also has a decent versus Protoss, so it's kind of a bad position for Snow to be in. Also, MVP has a lot. This, I believe, is Snow's first ever round of 32 of an MSL. I think he's never been past, past preliminaries in any Star League. Well, MVP is actually not a veteran, but he was in round 32 last season. Maybe even the season before that. Definitely last season. And I think, was it last season that he even went to like the round of 8 or round of 16? Wow, I totally forgot. I mean, like, details of last season just kablam. Brain gone, exploded. The back of the wall right behind me right now. Scouting workers meeting each other in the middle, and a girl turning away, and her friend behind her laughing her ass off at that. Or maybe not a friend, maybe it's just a total stranger, but the stranger is laughing her ass. How dare she murder her for laughing at you. So let's see, CV coming off the line to make sure the probe doesn't become too pesky. Barracks on the way, refinery working on. We're going to see a factory coming down, most likely followed off with a command center at the National Expo. Or something else on the way. So this is fun. We're going to see whether there's going to be an exercise in frustration for the Protoss player yet again. Although Cal put up some impressive moves, he just did not get into the... Unfortunately, did not quite manage to do it. If he had managed to maybe pick off the natural expansion completely during that push in the last game and picked off the command center, maybe the game would have evened out more. But unfortunately for him, he didn't quite do the amount of damage. He did troop damage, and he picked off some SCVs, but not quite enough damage to make it quite count as much as it should have. So let's see, factory almost on the way, barracks already up and floating and going out there and getting ready to bring back some info. I have information! Look, I have information! 7 hours core spinning, so we're going to be seeing a range being worked on, so any push that might come in from MVP early on, Snow's going to make sure that he can work off that and play safe. Meanwhile now, barracks actually only floating up to act as a blockade, and a commander meanwhile now built to float onto as a natural expansion. Pretty standard here by MVP. Just trying to get the quick expo going. Well, kind of quick. Yeah, 1 fact into expo. It's quick enough. Quick enough, I guess. Vulture out there, going to go out there trying to be annoying, as vultures tend to most often be. My voice feels a little raspy right now. I apologize. And I apologize overall that this game comes in a little late. The games were played on Saturday. It took me a long time. I didn't manage to get all the source videos, or most of them, until yesterday, and I didn't manage to get the last one until overnight, until this morning. I did commentate one game last night, but I kind of just didn't get it out there. I didn't want to get only the first game out there and just have to wait on the other 4. So I decided to make sure to try to upload all of them at the same time. SCV Scout trying to get through, spotting the Natural Expo, but I'm managing to go up the ramp. Don't see any additional tech, no shuttle out there, no robotics facility out there, I mean, no Citadel of a Dune. And definitely does not have the looks of something that will end up going into DTs. So, but it does look at. Well, it's going to be interesting to see whether Snow decides to go for Quick Arbiter. I haven't watched many games with him at all, really. So I don't have a fix on his style much at all. I just know he's very good against Terran, And it's going to be interesting to see whether he tries to go for a quick Arbiter style, whether he tries to go for shuttles with Reavers, whether he tries to go for a ground army style with a bunch of High Templar. It does have a Citadel of Doom coming down, so might be a clue towards some High Templar before anything else. Natural Expos for both players coming down just about at the same time. I believe the Nexus is just now warping in. CVs should be coming off the line right now for MVP to go to his Natural Expo. Okay, well, 2 of them. Well, that's something, I guess. The main watcher wasn't really as saturated as I thought it was. MVP Extra guy tends to oversaturate, from what I've noticed. Apparently making sure to not do that this time. Robotics Facility on the way alongside Citadel of Dune. So we're going to... interesting to see Templar Archives on the way as well. So he might be working on 2 base Arbiter. Although that Robotics Facility makes me think otherwise. Might be just be for an observer to get some observers out there. He never managed to get a probe into that main, so he doesn't want to be accidentally surprised. Nothing is as irritating for a protoss player as you think you know what the Terran's doing, and then you find yourself being deep sixed. It's... oh, God, deep six. I hate deep six. Oh, hate deep six. God, I hate deep six. I love watching it dump, but playing against it, oh, God, I hate it. Hate it. Stupid Marines and medics, and damn it. But anyway, if that's indeed what happens, he's going to have enough counters to it. Should be able to get a Reavers out there. Reavers, yeah, rip deep six to pieces. High Templars also add a nice layer of defense. Of course, any splash damage against forces that come from barracks basically rip everything a Terran has to pieces in seconds. In 1 or 2 seconds, basically. So let's see. Snow has a pretty decent defendable position. Has a simulator coming up. 4 or 5 Dragoons, the natural expansion. Observatory on the way. Shuttle out there as well. And DT, okay. I didn't think there was going to be DT play, but he is going to go 1 single DT. He's not to go 2nd DT. So he's going to try to get some harassment done. I think there should be no turrets. Let's see at the Natural Expo. Finally, yeah, turrets on the way inside the main. Comms stations on the way. So if these DTs are going to accomplish anything, they got to get it done now. Nothing hit the natural yet. There you go. See 1 turret up refinery on the way as well. Vulture Mill coming out. Got to spot a probe and execute it. Put it out of its misery. Put it out of its horrific, miserable life. I'm not sure if the Vultures actually spotted the shuttle on the way down. But there does seem to be a fairly decently defended position. Natural expansion. We do have siege tanks, supply depots on the way, turrets as well. So natural expansion is the place to go if he's going to go for something. Maybe try to sneak the T's from behind. Engineer, but he's going to spot it, so he's going to try to fly into the main. Not too sure how effective he's going to make because scans are also going to come off. Yeah, going to force him back. Is it still going to try to go behind the... just to be very careful not to lose this? Yeah, he's going to just fly away. Not doing anything too crazy. We're going to lose the front. Oh, turret almost picking off the shuttle. God. Wow, that could have ended very badly. Snow just going to... you know what? I'm going to make sure that survives. Meanwhile, losing a pylon at that inside 9 o'clock position. Adding in more gateways, trying to kick himself into some high gear. Arbiter Tribunal, so it is going to be 2 base Arbiters. So I was right and pretty much... so I was kind of right. I was wrong about possible DD play, but that's been absolutely neutralized. So he might utilize them better.